Hello, my name is Amarjot. I want to talk to you today about Alberta PNP program. There has been some inquiries recently about people trying to find out when does this program open, what are the changes and stuff. So as you see on the screen, it's called Alberta Opportunity Stream. It's starting from January 2nd. It's replacing two different streams, which is employer-driven and strategic recruitment stream, and January 2nd is the date when people will apply. It has some requirements, and we will see some requirements. First of all, look at the residency requirements. So applicants must be resident in Canada. That means, some people were saying, oh, you can apply from different country overseas and stuff, and so it's not going to happen. You must have a temporary resident status in Canada, or not only this actually, but a foreign worker that you must have a work permit to be. I mean, you cannot be a student permit holder or like a visitor permit. You must have a valid work permit, as you can see, based on LMIA, or you're exempt from LMIA. So basically, unless you have a LMIA based work permit in Alberta, you are not going to apply. So people are saying, well, oh, you can apply from overseas, blah blah blah. No, the requirement is very clear on the screen. That's what you should take a look. Language proficiency, you need a minimum 5 each, which is not very high. It's okay. Education, you need at least a Canadian high school education or equivalent. That's fine, unless you have a Canadian degree, as you can see in the screen, Canadian education. So work experience, this is the hard part here. You must have minimum of 12 months work experience in the current occupation, whichever one has given you the work permit, in the past 18 months, or you must have 24 months of full-time work experience even overseas in the past 30 months. So this is a major difference from earlier system, where anybody who graduates and has a postgraduate work permit after a full-time study, they get a job and then they immediately can apply for AINP. Now a minimum of 12 months experience within Alberta, or of course 24 months outside, and you will see there's an income requirement also. So this is a major change from the previous stream. All right, so as you can see as well, the work experience can be a experience in Alberta or overseas. That's fine. Current occupation, you must be in that occupation where you are claiming your job experience on the work permit that you are working on. All right, so that's the important part. Look at this. Of course, minimum you should be working for 30 hours a week. Part-time less than that will not be considered. Current occupation, that's good. That's good. Job offer, you must have a job offer from Alberta employer to work in the current occupation. You're working full-time. All right, so job offer must be for at least full-time, which is minimum of 30 hours. It is always in the occupation O, A, and B, and plus C and D also actually. That's another difference, because earlier there were some restrictions on C and D, so all occupations are eligible, but there are some ineligible occupations, as you can see on the screen. They're quite selective, though. I don't think many people will be there to apply. I mean, look at code officers, dental, other instructors. I mean, there's quite a list, though, but that's what it is. Income level, you are working in that NOC in that Alberta, you must have an income of, at least if you are a single person, at least 24,952 per year. Or if you are using this experience, which is overseas experience in the past 24. For example, take a look at this one, a minimum of 12 months of full-time experience in the last 30 months. So this is the income that you must show. All right, so this is the income that you must show, minimum 24,952 if you're a single. So this is the criteria listed by AINP earlier, and this is starting by January first week, January 2nd of 2018. I do not know who is talking about thousands of people will apply. They have the documents ready. They can apply from overseas. Guys, unless you have a work permit in Alberta, or right, you're working for that occupation, and you have the minimum required experience, as you see, a minimum of 12 months in the past 18. All right, you will not be able to qualify. So that's the reality. Anything else is just rumor. All right, thank you very much for your time.